Hello everyone, I have here the question paper of class 9 science with key answers released by Karnataka School Examination and Assessment Board. First we have the information to be filled by the students, that is name of the student, student SATs number and signature of the students. Rest of the information will be filled by room invigilation and at the time of the evaluation. So coming into the question paper, we have three parts in it: physics, chemistry and biology. First we have part A, physics. First main, four alternatives are given for each of the following questions or incomplete statements. Choose the correct alternative and write the complete answer along with the correct option. So basically we have three multiple choice questions which carry 1 mark each. So it is for 3 marks. First one, SI unit of force is, answer C, Newton. Number 2, the value of acceleration due to gravity of earth is, answer C, 9.8 ms square. Third one, the audible range of sound in human is, option number A, 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. Next, second main, answer the following questions. That is, two questions are there, each carries 1 marks. Question number 4, the weight of an object on earth is 36 Newton. What would be its weight when measured on the surface of the moon? So here I have written answer for that by using the formula. You can write this as wise. Next, fifth question, suggest a method to decrease reverberation. Answer, reverberation can be reduced by absorbing the sound using some materials as it reaches the wall and ceiling of the room and does prevent the sound from getting reflected. Some materials which are used to reduce reverberation are fiberboard, heavy curtains, plastics, etc. Next question, answer the following questions. Each question carry 2 marks. 3 questions are there, total 6 marks of this main. The motion of two motor vehicles are given in graph A and B. Which graph is showing the reach of 20 km in shortest time and why? The answer is graph A showing the reach of 20 km in shortest time because the motion of graph A is uniform motion. Next question, define kinetic energy and potential energy. Answer, kinetic energy is a form of energy possessed by an object due to its motion. Potential energy is the form of energy possessed by an object due to its position or state. Next question, question number 8. What is an echo? What is the minimum distance to hear an echo? Answer, the sounds caused by the reflection of sound waves from the surface back to the listener is known as echo. The minimum distance to hear an echo is 17 meters. Next main, answer the following questions. Each question carry 4 marks here. 3 questions are there. Total 12 marks of this main. Question is, draw or sketch a distance time graph of a moving bus with the help of the following data. A, bus travels in a uniform motion. B, it reaches a distance of 20 kilometers in 40 minutes. C, it takes 80 minutes to travel a distance of 40 minutes. Everything I have mentioned in this graph, you can refer this. Next, question number 10. Car falls off a ledge and drops to the ground in 1 second. Let G is equal to 10 ms squared. The questions are: A, what is its speed on striking the ground? B, what is its average speed during the 1 second? C, how high is the ledge from the ground? With the formulas I have written the answer. You can refer from here. Next, question number 11. The ship of a nation drowned in a deep sea. To detect the sunken ship, another ship was sent to that place. Then, name the device used to detect the sunken ship. Answer is sonar. Sonar is the device used to detect the sunken ship. Next question. Write the abbreviation of that device. Sonar is sound navigation and ranging. Next question. How it works, explain. Answer, the transmitter in sonar produces and transmits powerful ultrasonic waves. The ultrasonic waves travel through the water and after striking the target, the beam is reflected from the seabed and is received by an underwater detector. Next question, an object of mass 15 kg is at a certain height above the ground. If the potential energy of an object is 450 J, find the height at which the object is with respect to the ground. G is equal to 10 ms square. Here I have solved the answer with the formulas. Next question, only one question is there which carries 4 marks. State Newton's 3 laws of motion and give an example for third law of motion. Answer: Newton's three laws of motions are: number 1, every object moves in a straight line unless acted upon by a force. Number 2, the acceleration of an object is directly proportional to the net force exerted and inversely proportional to the object's mass. Number 3, for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. An example for third law of motion is firing of a bullet. When a bullet is shot from a gun, the gun puts a force on the bullet that propels it forward. Next, another one example is there: a book lying on the table, the weight of the books is acting in the downward direction on the table. Next part, that is chemistry. Again here multiple choice questions are there. Let me read question number 14. Compound among the following is: answer is water. Next, this is the major gaseous component of atmosphere. Answer is nitrogen. Next, answer the following questions for 1 marks. 4 questions are there. Question number 16. Wearing cotton clothes during summer is good. Why? Answer: cotton easily absorbs sweat from the body. Cotton clothes have fine thread which easily allow air to pass through when compared to woolen clothes. Next question. Suspension is unsustainable. Why? Answer: when the suspension is left for some time, particles get settled in the bottom because they are heavy, larger and have less movement and thus settle down due to gravity. Next question. What are isotopes? Answer: one of two or more forms of a chemical element that have different physical characteristics but the same chemical characteristics are called isotopes. Next question. How acid rain is formed? Answer: acid rain is caused by a chemical reaction that begins when compounds like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide are released into the air. Next main answer the following questions. 3 questions are there which carries 2 marks. In that, first question: what is melting point? Mention the melting point of ice. Answer: the temperature at which solid changes its state to liquid at atmospheric pressure is called the melting point. 0 degree Celsius, that is 32 degree Fahrenheit, is the melting point of ice. Next question: explain the proposals of Thomson's model of an atom. Answer: Thomson discovered negatively charged particle by cathode ray tube experiment. The particles were named as electrons. Thomson assumed that an atom is composed of a cloud of negative charge in a sphere of positive charges. Next question: part of oxygen cycle in the nature is given below. Which processes are represented by 1, 2, 3, 4? Here we have a diagram. In this 1, 2, 3, 4, the numbers which I have written, we need to name what are those. So here we need to write 3 uses of oxygen. Let me write: animals, human beings and plants breathe in oxygen. Plants create oxygen with photosynthesis. Oxygen is used in industry for the manufacture of steel. Number 4 in the picture is carbon dioxide. Next main, answer the following questions. Each question carry 3 marks, so 9 marks for this main. First, draw the arrangement of apparatus showing the sublimation of ammonium chloride. So here is the diagram which I have showed the sublimation of ammonium chloride. You can refer this diagram and you can draw this. Next question we have: observe the boiling points of 2 liquids of a mixture given below in the table, that is A 78 degree Celsius, B 100 degree Celsius. Which method do you suggest to separate these liquids and why? Answer we use the distillation method to separate A and B because to purify liquids that contain either non-volatile impurities such as salt or very small amounts of higher or lower boiling liquids. Next question: the electronic configuration of an element is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. Write the schematic diagram, its atomic structure and name the elements. How many electrons are present in K and L shell? I have written the diagram over here. The answer is K shell has 2 electrons, L shell has 8 electrons. Next, answer the following questions. 1 question carries 4 marks. This is the find out the molecular mass of calcium chloride and potassium carbonate using the given data. I have solved this all. This carries 4 marks. You can refer this. So next part will be the biology. If we move to the biology, again we have multiple choice questions. So 27th question: cell organelle called powerhouse of the cell is A. Mitochondria is the answer. Next question. This is an example for airborne disease, that is bee cold. The animals reared for the purpose of milk production: bee, cow and buffalo. Next, answer the following questions. Each carries 2 marks. Only one question we have. Write any 2 situations of spreading AIDS virus. So each carries 1 mark. So 2 questions we have. 2 marks for this main. Answer will be by the transfusion of blood from an infected person through infected needles used for injection. Next question we have. Name the local variety of bees used for honey production. So the Indian hive bee Apis serena indica, the little bee Apis florea, the European or Italian bee Apis mellifera. Next main, answer the following questions. In this main we have all the diagrams to draw. First we have draw the diagram showing the longitudinal section of phloem tissue and the label the following parts. I have drawn here the phloem tissue diagram and I have labeled sieve plate, sieve tube and companion cells. Next we have draw the diagram of amoeba and label the following parts. You have to just label pseudopodia and contratail vacuole. I have draw the diagram of amoeba and I have marked both the parts. Next main, answer the following questions. 3 marks for each. Draw the diagram of neuron and label the following part: dendrite and axon. I have draw the diagram of neuron and I have labeled the dendrite and axon. Next question. 2 options we have for the question of 35. You can write any of these. I have written first one. Common cold is called acute disease but elephantiasis is chronic. Why? Answer will be common cold is called acute disease because it affects for a few days, but elephantiasis is chronic disease that can last for a very long duration of time, sometimes even for the lifetime. It is treated with medicine to kill the microscopic worms, but it may not kill all the worm. An infected person will usually need to take medicine for several weeks. Next main, answer the following questions. We have 2 questions for 4 marks. Write the difference between manures and fertilizers. Write any 2 advantages using fertilizers. So I have put a column over here, manures and fertilizers. Manure is obtained naturally by the decomposition of dead plants and animals. Fertilizers are chemical substances and are not typically natural. In manure, it is not very rich in nutrients. Fertilizers, it is rich in soil nutrients. Next, the disadvantages of using fertilizers are: fertilizers get washed away by water easily and cause pollution. They reduce soil fertility. Next question, question number 37. Here also 2 questions I have given. You can write any one of these. I have written B1. Having both gills and lungs are respiratory organs is advantageous to the frog. How? Answer: having both gills and lungs as respiratory organ is advantageous to the frog because they have gills that help them to breathe in the water. Their skin, when kept moist, can take in oxygen dissolved in water. They have lungs that help them to breathe when they are on land. They have air sacs that help them to store air. Next, the last question, which carries 5 marks. Here also 2 options given. In that I have written the answer for A option, that is write any 3 differences between plant cell and animal cell. I have written here 5 differences. You can write any 3, it is enough. So this is all about the model question paper of class 9 science with key answers. If you want to see any other model question paper with key answers, I have already uploaded all the subjects of model question papers in my channel. You can easily get from there. And all the best for all of you to prepare for your exams. Thank you.